What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Happy Thursday to everyone. Hope everybody's had a great work week. Been getting you some bench time in on this. Want to give y'all a little update on my senior group build. This is the group build that Brian and I from Got Fuels Model Car Garage is hosting together in honor of our good friend Terry Thacker, old senior. And we hope everybody. We've been watching a lot of videos. We've been compiling them into a file for everybody to go to and watch. So looking forward to seeing that. Want to give y'all a little update on this one. If you don't know the backstory on my build, what I'm doing, go to my first video, or I'll just give you a little quick rundown of what happened. One night when before senior's passing, we were talking. We are just talking to him, and I throw the question out there. I said, Senior, in lieu of when and if you're after your passing, do you want us to host a group bill? And me and Brian would love to do it. And what would you want to see me build? And in true fashion, for senior, he was so quick witted. He just quickly, just off the cuff, and he was like, Pappy, he said, you ain't even got to go buy a kit. He said, walk your butt out there and get one of those mini 67 Chevelle AMT kits, Pro Street kits, and build one in my honor. You've never built one. You've always robbed parts out of it for other builds, but I want you to build a 67 Chevelle Pro Street AMT kit. Got it. Got it, buddy. What color you want me to paint it for you? Black. Oh my God! I said, Senior, you're killing me, bro. You know how hard it is to spray black because he's an old body man himself, and he knew how hard black was to spray. So let me give you a little backstory on that as well. After Senior passed, one day I got a text from my good friend Henry Robbs over at Mid Century Model Works. He said, Pappy, I had a dream last night. Senior came to me in a dream and said he don't want you painting no crappy bill with the airbrush that you got for him, and then the paint job turning out like crap. He wanted me to buy you a one of the new Gallery Swallowtail airbrushes. I'm sending you one. It's already sent. Don't say no or anything like that. He said it's already on en route to your house. I'm like, Henry, I am. I mean, I was speechless. And sure enough, 2 days later, I get one of these in the mail. I hadn't even started. Airbrush. I hadn't even started spraying the body on this. So anyhow, I'd already gotten a lot of the parts painted, but when I got when after Henry sent me the Swallowtail, of course, I already had the paint and the 2K clear and all that. I was ready to get started on it. But anyhow, that's how all that transpired to what we've got here on the table today. So that's all the backstory. Let's talk about the bill. I did take what I wanted to do was do something a little different than what the kit, what the kit looks like. It sets up too high in the back for my notion. So we lowered the back end this 4-link suspension as much as I could, and there's a way of doing it. If you've built this kit before, it's got where the mounting points are at is raised up higher. We just took a Dremel, took all those out, and we made that as low as we could, and it turned out very well. Painted the bottom as far as the frame. We did that just in a NATO black. Actually, no, well, I take it back. It was a semi-gloss black. Engine is nothing spectacular. Just other. I used the block and transmission. The only thing different was I didn't use the high rise manifold on it. We just went with a big block manifold and one single carburetor on it. But we wired it. We're getting ready to plumb it. We've done a little detail work here on the battery and all that. We got wires run fit, but still got to run some Protect hoses on the upper and the lower radiators, and on the upper and lower radiator hoses, and this will be pretty much well done. One of the things that I did on the wheels, I went and found me some Steely wheels, and we took those and widened them onto these big Pro Street meets. Dechromed them, and we painted them interior color red. And these are just X7 red wheels. It's just Tamiya X7 with some gloss over it. And I ordered up some dog dish hubcaps and beauty bands from Parts by Park, and we did that. I just feel like that's what Senior would have done. He liked his hot rods, and he would have went. He would have probably used those in a Pro Street build. As far as the interior, this is where I wanted to kind of collaborate, my building style along with how Terry, was influential on picking the color of the car. I wanted to go with my Pappy Red on the interior. And really all that is just a XF7 Tamiya. It's a flat red, and we did the door cards. Then, as far as I still got to do the flocking, and we're going to do the flocking here sometime this weekend. If you've ever built the Chevelle Pro Street, it's got a bow tie emblem back here, and I wanted to remove that. So I took a scraper blade. We got all that flat and sanded it smooth, and we're gonna put flocking over that as well. I found a set of fiberglass looking Hardy racing seats. I had a pair of those. Did the same thing. Did some panel liner in there on that, and we're going to get ready to do put some seat belts in those here in the next few days. What else? The door cards. As far as that, found me an old. I think I took a armrest off of the one of the 55 kits, and put that in there. Kind of made that look a little bit better. We took the window cranks, scraped the window cranks off, and the door latch for that, and made some some window cranks that we'll be putting those on there, and a couple of handles on the door cards. Finished those up last night. As far as the dash, rounding that out, it's just I just wanted to do a blacked out, kind of like just a blacked out dash with the red, just red in it. I'm gonna do as far as I got to go find me a pretty nice steering wheel out in my stash somewhere, and I'm gonna make an aluminum drive shaft to go in this. So I am gonna do aluminum drive shaft, but aluminum steering column. So we'll be doing that as well. I had to de-chrome the chrome on this kit that I pulled out. It was crappy, so we took all the throwed this in the old purple pond, got it stripped down, went back with some gloss black, and then came back with the AK Super Chrome and some black wash, and we've got the bumpers all finished up, front and rear, ready to be mounted in there. What else? My buddies Andrew and Lewis over there at Project O. Lewis made me some 3D printing me a couple of Go-Go Juice as far as some nitrous bottles. We're going to put those back here as well and get them plumbed in with some Protect hoses. And we'll get that mounted in there as well. And let's talk about the cut de grass, the coupe de gras, whatever you want to call that. When I was deciding on, as far as body work that I wanted to do on this old Chevelle, the first thing that came to mind was to take the kit hood, which they had two of the vents right here on the cowlings, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't like those. I want to do a cowl inducted hood. So I fabricated one up, got it molded in, and we got it looking pretty jazzy. I like that. This thing is just, I don't know. I'm very proud of this hood. It really came out exceptionally well. As far as the body, we debadged everything. I took all the old badging from the Chevelles off. I removed all the rain gutter across right here on the sides. Any of the badging back here, removed that. I even removed the door handles. I was like, I want this thing as smooth as possible. So once we did that, we got the body smooth. We sprayed it with a gray primer, and when it came time to start spraying, by then I had already received. Henry had already sent me the Swallowtail, and I got it. Practiced with it a few days, and I felt comfortable enough. So I took my Grex airbrush and I sprayed the first coat of X1 black, and got got 3 coats of that on there. It was just as smooth as a baby's butt. I did get one little booger up in the roof, which that was easy to remove with the wet sanding. Then I went after we let that cure out and got it wet sanded. I came back with 3 coats of 2K clear through the gallery swallowtail airbrush that Henry was so kind to send me. And we got it on there. I got it sprayed, and I tell you what, this thing. I am very proud of this paint job right here. This is going to be one for the books for me. And Henry was right, Senior. I hope I did you justice on this, brother, because this is going to be shiny. This is going to be shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass. And we got our decals in, our KMA decals, and all I used out of mine so far is just, kiss my ass in memory of Terry Thacker Sr. across the rear quarters. So we've got that done, and we're getting ready to start assembly. Hopefully this bill will be wrapping up. Hopefully this weekend. I've got a lot of work to do on it, but I feel like maybe this weekend I can get a lot accomplished on it, and we can have this on the tables at Simpsonville, at the Upstate Show in Simpsonville, South Carolina, the next weekend, which will be the 18th of May. Man, I got to get hurried up, but I don't want to rush this thing. This thing is really I'm doing it justice in honor of my buddy Terry Thacker. Anyhow, hope this finds everyone well. Hope y'all really have been enjoying watching everybody else's videos on the senior group bill. Keep it up. Keep up that great work, folks, because I tell you what, I miss my buddy Terry, but Terry, again, as we would always say, kiss my ass. I love you, old man. Anyhow, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Try to get a little bit of work done on this old Chevelle so I can have it ready for the next weekend. Anyhow, folks, remember what I always say. If you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.